Rain has driven a scheduled outdoor match indoors as the University of Toledo Rockets host Western Michigan at Shadow Valley in a matchup of two perennially strong MAC men's tennis programs. As you see, they're warming up. Greg Franke along with Scoop Miller for this one. And this is a very important match. Buffalo leads the conference. The team that wins this will still be maybe in the race, but certainly solidify their postseason tournament. The team that loses, they're still going to have to battle.
You're right, no question about it. Right now there's a log jam in the middle trying to get one of those top four spots. So a lot on the line here for this matchup as well. And again, this is going to be highly contested. The fact that last four times these two rivals have met, it's come down to the final match of the day. And this could end up being the same here this afternoon.
Start with the doubles match. Number one doubles, we'll be showing you that. In the number one singles, we've got the Western Michigan Broncos serving. It's Brogan Pierce who will be serving here, playing with Drew Evans, a St. Xavier product, an Ohio State champ from 23. And for Toledo, it will be Pontoon Kummel Pisut, they call him PK, and his teammate Hanamichi Carvajal from Santiago, Chile. And that opening point went to the Rockets on the double fault. And that's vintage doubles right there. The serve forces a shot that's easy to handle at the net. And Drew Young, who's got great hands, as we said, an Ohio State doubles champion, had no trouble putting that away.
Well, that's something you're going to see a lot. Drew Evans is really tough at the net. He's got all the shots in his repertoire. He's also very aggressive. Nice point there to even things up at 15 all.
Drew Evans won the 2023 state doubles champion. He's also the nephew of Troy Evans, 8 years in the NFL, won the Super Bowl with the Saints. And there again, Drew Evans puts it away. And if they can keep setting up those returns with the good serves, then Evans will just be putting things away.
You're exactly right. Credit Brogan Pierce. Watch it right here. Monster serve there with a lot of kick on it. Great job once again by Evans to get the volley at the net for another winner.
Returning serve, a much different and more complicated matter in doubles often than singles, because you have to worry about that net player being able to poach or just simply volley effectively. And there's another case of it. Now they're all up at the net. And again, Western Michigan prevails. So after a double fault, they've gotten a lot of momentum here in this opening game.
Once again, great net play, really by both teams. But again, that strong service that we're seeing from Brogan Pierce making a difference. And now Western Michigan with a couple opportunities to take the first game.
Both of these teams put together about a month ago. And there's a service winner to finish off the opening game, as Western Michigan wins it, really taking control after losing that opening point. But the teams were experimenting with different lineups. You see the both of the teams there. But about 5-6 weeks ago, they were put together on both the UT and the Western side, although PK and Carvajal had played together a fair amount last year, and they have continued to play effectively. And we saw the way this team, they really used the big serve and the adeptness at the net to set themselves up.
Well, you're right, and a lot of similarities really between the two when you look at their styles. You know, they complement each other so well. You know, they have different strengths. They try to play those strengths. And right now, Toledo trying to even up this first set here. Let's look at their first crack at serving here this afternoon.
And that first serve by PK goes long. He hails from Bangkok, Thailand. And the double fault, so both teams open that way. But of course, we saw how Western Michigan turned their service game around after the early point they gave away.
Yeah, momentum in tennis is only as good as your next serve, so something PK can do very well.
They play just one set. That one goes long, and just one team point for whoever wins the majority of the doubles matches. get up to the net on a good return on that kick serve, and it's low 30.
All right, now the Broncos riding a lot of momentum after a double fault and start to match. They've now reeled off 6 consecutive points. Look at the strong approach shot that time by Pierce. And right now, Western Michigan up 30 in his second game.
Toledo had an 8-match home winning streak. This snap by Ball State. Trying to get back on the winning track. There's another good return of serve, forcing PK off the court. And that allowed Evans to advance the net. And as you can see, they are pumped. This is not Wimbledon or Grand Slam tennis we're watching.
Oh, no question about it. Look at the energy that really Western Michigan is using right now. They have triple break point opportunity coming up.
Wimbledon etiquette does not apply here. Oh, good serve that time. And that allowed Carvajal to put it away with a good backhand volley.
Well, big time serve by PK. That's worth another look. Look at it right there, right on the line. And again, great net play from Carvajal. And a much needed point for the Rockets. Still looking at double break point right here.
As you said, momentum goes to the next serve. If he can serve himself right back in it, you never know what can happen, even if you're down low 40 at one point. He just missed going down the tee on that one. Another good return, forcing him wide, getting to the net, and they were ready if the ball cleared, which it did not, and a quick break of serve, and Western Michigan off to a fine start here.
Yeah, we're seeing some great tennis. Look at the strong return of the serve. They attack the net. They're trying to finish these points early. As you mentioned, Greg, up a break early. Remember, for the doubles, it's just one set, so this is awfully crucial. And right now, Drew Evans trying to hold serve to keep that serve advantage.
And there is another good serve to set up to put away. One of the things that you see, if you're a good serve and volleyer in singles, it really helps you in tennis because you're used to serving and then getting right up to the net, as you see he does there. And his partner is able to just volley the winner.
But once again, they're kind of feeding off each other, trying to end points early. They're attacking the net. Again, when you get that first serve in, you have a high first serve percentage. It allows you to be extra aggressive. We're seeing the Broncos do just that.
Again, they just get the one serve to set up the second shot, and that's been all they've needed here for the most part so far.
That's worth another look. Again, a strong serve and volley one more time. And now the last 11 out of 12 points have gone to Western Michigan.
You see that. If that's singles, that return may be sufficient to get you into a rally, but not in doubles, especially if you have a strong net player there. Western has just dominated ever since they opened the match with a double fault. Both serving and receiving serve. That time, well, did that catch the line? I thought it was going long with the way they were celebrating it. I think you just go crazy with your celebrations no matter how the point goes.
Yeah, that's going to sell just a little bit long, so credit PK, a good return of the serve and a much needed point for the Rockets.
It looked like they just won the MAC championship and the ball sailed long. This time, second serve, he kicks it in. This time the volley by Pierce fails to clear the net, and now it's 30 all.
Wants to get a lot of animation both sides of the net. An excellent return one more time by the Rockets. And Carvajal is even this third game up.
It's essentially a deuce point here. And again, they're right back to the formula that was working so well for the Broncos. And this time it's a genuine celebration.
Well, once again, great play. And again, they're getting to the net early and often. Powerful serve, and now a chance to go up 3 games to love here with the Broncos up 40-30.
All about the placement of the serve to prevent attacking return. If you can do that, then you really dictate the point in doubles. And there's an example of the no-let scoring in men's tennis. That ball hit the tape, but it stayed in the box. Under traditional rules, that would be a let, but as it goes, it's an ace. And it's now 3 games to love for Western Michigan, and we'll take a break here and be right back to Shadow Valley.
There's a special place on Cherry Street that's truly the best at being central to life. It's quite a place where titles are won and champions are developed and made year after year. Come discover that special place, Central Catholic High School. Central to life, central to athletics.
Hi, I'm Marty Sutter, president of Genoa Bank. For over 120 years, Genoa Bank has been proud to be a part of your community. We take pride in doing business locally. Now with our 10th location open in Fremont, Ohio, Genoa Bank will continue to invest in the communities we serve. Whether you're an individual, family, farmer, or business, we are here for you. Genoa Bank, we take your banking needs personally.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back here. See, it's Love 15. Toledo, this team of PK and Carvajal beat Ball State in #1 doubles in their last match, but they're up against it right now. They get a service winner there, 15 all.
Oh, nice job by Carvajal. Strong first serve once again. He's able to paint one in the back corner. Right now, if you're Toledo, you have to overcome that slow start. You're just 1 break down, but you have to hold service here. And again, in the doubles, just playing 1 set.
And good serve there. It's at 30-15. And as soon as the team point is decided in the doubles, then they cease the rest of the matches. And this is one that, the way it's been going, it could be over relatively soon, or Toledo could bounce back as they have here so far in this game. And a great return there by Pierce.
Well, that's part of the game plan there for Western Michigan. Brogan Pierce, known for his strong returns. That time takes the first serve, returns a missile there, and that gets his game even at 30 deuce.
Michi Carvajal has been serving effectively until that last point, and now he'll go to his second serve. Second team All-MAC, all-tournament team last year, and Toledo won the MAC tournament. And there's a service winner for 40-30.
Well, that's a break for Toledo. That time we saw a lot taken off. The serve by Carvajal, they just kind of, one of those body serves that just kind of rode in to Drew Evans. And right now the Rockets with a chance to take their first game of this set.
Largely a must game for them. They can't afford to go down a double break, especially just playing 1 set. He tries to go right for the tee, and again, that no-let rule. And he gives it the excuse me, but Western benefited from it. What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Well, those things tend to even out, of course, across the course of a match. So you just got to play through it, and that time Toledo gets a much-needed service hold. Now still down a break here.
And it will be Brogan Pierce serving for the Broncos. Good wide serve, and he knew that ball was going wide, and he let it go. 15 love on the service winner.
Now another really nice serve coming up for Brogan Pierce, who was a 4-star recruit for the Broncos.
It's a 5th-year senior. He had back surgery about a year ago that slowed him down, but seems to be back in commission right now, as you see. Lob got over Evans, had to be played at the baseline. Oh, did he hit that? Oh, that was close, but not quite on that cross-court backhand. It would have been a highlight reel shot.
Now, he was going for the winner. He had a tough cut angle he's trying to make, but you'll see it's going to clearly sail a little bit wide there. Boy, that's a tough shot.
He did a great get on the previous shot and almost turned it into a winner. That's the kind of thing that can turn a match around. As it is, it's 30 love. Again, the wide serve. Oh, what a tremendous play. That was unbelievable the way he was able to change the angle of that ball. It was coming at him so hot.
Fantastic shot by Drew Evans. Watch it right here. Just no way to get to that tennis ball. And now another chance to hold serve here for Western Michigan, up 40 love.
That's why he was a double state champion. That was incredible. His first volley was excellent. That one was indescribable almost. Tried to put it away, going right down the tee for the ace.
But we told you he's got all the shots at the net. That's one I didn't expect to see, but wow, what a good one.
Yeah, he tried to go between the legs there, but to no avail as Carvajal hits the winner. It's now 40-15.
Yeah, tremendous return by Carvajal. Watch it here. Pretty strong serve, but again, just kind of handcuffed.
It's a little bit tougher indoors returning serves. You don't have the conditions. You don't have the wind, the sun. And there's a put away. I was going to say that it looks like the returning teams are adjusting a little bit better, but Western again dominates in their service game. They lead 4-1, and we'll be right back.
There's a special place on Cherry Street that's truly the best at being central to life. It's quite a place where titles are won and champions are developed and made year after year. Come discover that special place, Central Catholic High School. Central to life, central to athletics.
Hi, I'm Marty Sutter, President of Genoa Bank. For over 120 years, Genoa Bank has been proud to be a part of your community. We take pride in doing business locally. Now with our 10th location open in Fremont, Ohio, Genoa Bank will continue to invest in the communities we serve. Whether you're an individual, family, farmer, or business, we are here for you. Genoa Bank, we take your banking needs personally.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We got back about 2 seconds after the serve, and it was an ace. 15 love. And Toledo desperately needs a hold here, and that's a great first start. It's PK served it out wide. This time he goes down the middle for a winner, 30 love, and he's showing that he can move the ball around.
A couple big time serves by PK. The first an ace, this one a service winner, but again, well placed. Plenty of velo behind it. Now a 30 love advantage here for UT.
This time he goes wide again, and perhaps because he's serving on the due side, and 3 serves, and it's 40 love. Can't do any better than that by my calculations.
Well, he came in with a very high first percentage rate. He's done nothing to hurt that here in this game. 3 consecutive monster serves.
There's a 4th. They handle it though. And there's that cross-court shot that just missed for Toledo. Now it just misses for Western. And that is a hold at love. And it's now 4-2, so they're making Western serve things out, which is what you always want to do.
Yeah, great job of the Rockets battling back. We talked about that slow start, but they have to do more than just tread water right now. They've got to find a way to break through. Trailing 4-2 just past the midway point of this opening set.
Just had 1 break of serve so far. Serve has been quite an advantage for both of these teams. And there again, they set it up nicely for 15 love, just the way they draw it up on the board. That's doubles tennis 101 right there.
That really is, and again, it's all predicated by that strong, deep first serve, keeping the Rockets deep. And another service winner to net. Great volley play we're seeing from the Broncos here this afternoon.
And that time he saw it, too much elevation on the return, and quickly it's 30 love. This has just been a match dominated by the serve.
That's just been incredible. The first serve percentage continues to to be very high for both sides.
There's another service winner, 40 Love. And they're getting a lot of service winners and aces, but even more the domination is just making it impossible to fashion a return that will put the serving team on the defensive.
Pearson Evans are so locked in, playing at such a high level.
Or even keeping it neutral, let him getting into the points. There's another one, and another hold at Love to make it 5-2, and Western is a game away from clinching this #1 doubles. We'll be right back.
The warning signs leading up to teenage suicide are many. There are always solutions. Suicide is preventable. Even though you may feel lonely, you're not alone.
If you are concerned about yourself or a loved one, call 988. If you're in a crisis, call 911 immediately. CarStereo1.com. Turtle.
First rally, and Western makes it Love 15. They're a break away from clinching, and they look like they might be able to finish this one off quickly, barring a big Rocket comeback. And then the other two matches that are going on are very close, and you have to win 2 out of 3 to win the overall doubles point. Carvajal serving. Have to go to a second serve. The first serve percentage has just been off the charts here for both teams. And there you see, had to take something off the second serve, and a crackling backhand winner. Passing shot to make it Love 30.
Well, you're kind of wondering, a matter of time for both teams, whether they're going to try to go right down the alley, and they picked a good time right there as that ball lands just inside the baseline. And right now, Western Michigan just 2 points away from getting it done at #1 doubles.
A little quick coaching session there. And now serving at Love 30. Took the alley away, and Drew Evans was set up to try to split the two Rockets, but put into the net for one of the very few errors that he's made at the net so far.
Well, that's the first volley I've seen him miss, but again, a great point by both teams. And right now, Toledo still down 15-30.
And he framed that one, and now it's double match point, or double set point, which means the match. And this Bronco pair has just been extremely effective, especially Evans with his volleying at the net. Let it go.
Hit the line, that's good.
Yeah, he originally signaled out, but then they realized, no, it did catch the line to make it 30-40.
Now Toledo had to have that point, and they came up big, but still looking at set point against a break opportunity of Western Michigan. There's only been one break in this first set.
That out signal must have been wishful thinking. Good wide serve there. And again, too hot for Evans to just finesse it back over, and now we go to deuce. And of course, with the no ad, this is it. This is the point that will determine this game. And this is the one thing that I think the no ad really gives you. You'd never have in traditional tennis scoring a winner-take-all point.
And the receiving team gets to pick which court they want to go to. They elect to go to the ad court, so 40-40.
Only fair to give them the advantage. in terms of choosing. And they get into the rally, and that's it. As PK got his racket to it, but could not get it back over, and that wicked shot down the line by Pierce. And Western wraps it up 6-2, and looking pretty dominant in doing it.
I tell you what, they were very impressive. They were so consistent. They really did a great job of just not just minimizing, but pretty much eliminating unforced mistakes. Some really good tennis right there, and they make quick work of the Rockets to take the #1 doubles.
We'll
We still have 2 to go.
We'll show you the #1 singles after the doubles competition concludes, and we'll be right back.
Roll into Midas today for expert service on the best brands for your ride.